career path. And that's when I identified there's a difference between a job and a career. So finally, I got myself into SmithKline Beecham, now GlaxoSmithKline,
Yeah.
where I was as a casual, doing night shifts, you know, some salary of around 6,000 a month. And for me, I felt this was good. There was a lady called Winnie Manyara, God rest her soul. I mean, she passed on. She was my mentor. She took me up at that tender age, you know, and said, you know, Frank, I've heard your story. I would want to be your mentor. So my mentorship started long ago before I knew what mentorship was or even what coaching was. So Winnie guided me very well from SmithKline Beecham, from casual. And then I went to Equity Bank, where Dr. Mwangi is the one who interviewed me.
Is that a time when they were just transitioning from the housing to...
Yes, so I joined Equity Bank when
fresh...
it was a building society.
Yes, yes.
So I was a cashier for around 1.5 years. And I remember Dr. Mwangi was the one who interviewed me, you know, and you could feel the inspiration and the vision when he speaks then, which hasn't really changed so much from now.
Yeah.
Again, interacting with him then, I was like, wow, there is something about Dr. Mwangi that I also felt I might be part of that journey. So I did Equity 1.5 years as a cashier. And then I made a career suicide at some point. Somebody told me Dubai was happening. So off I went to Dubai.
Why do you call this career suicide? I mean, that's a, if your dad will take you to Aga Khan to actually get that diversity and that, you know, different feel and experience, going to Dubai should be something that you must have, you know,
so you're right. Now, there are two sides.
Or it depends on the job you actually went
Correctly.
to. Okay.
So I didn't go for a job.
Okay.
That's what saying it was a career suicide.
Yes.
Because I left Equity and some of my friends, that's the time I was getting into entertainment. And we were doing all these gigs. And if you remember Fagilia Tour Mr. Nice back then, you know, we were doing all these gigs, bringing TID, bringing Mr. Nice, you know. And it seemed like it was quick money and, you know, compared to maybe what I was having before. But then I realized entertainment was short-lived. It's a yo-yo. You invest so much, but the returns, you don't really get to see anything. So that's when I made a decision now to go to Dubai. And Dubai, man, I did almost 60 interviews.
It's amazing.
But the jobs I would get is either a waiter, a butler, security. And I told myself,
nah,
this is
me.
not me.
Okay.
So I made a decision to come back.
So how did you transition now into the corporate, like particularly now moving forward in the event space? How did you just that connect?
Yeah. So when I came back, a friend of mine told me Barclays, now ABSA, was hiring. And I said, okay, sounds exciting. And he said, it's a manager role. Man, I put on my best suit. Went for the interview the next day. This was just 3 days after I came back from Dubai. Just to get there, I'm being told there's no manager role. It's actually a direct sales representative role, and your starting salary is 15,000. I was already there. I don't have a job. I said, I'm going to take it. So that's why I got into corporate. And when I started in Barclays, that's when I realized, wait a minute, I think I want a career in banking, maybe technology payments, but I didn't know how it's going to span out. Yeah. But that's when I realized there's a difference between a job and a career. Because for me, a job is something I would pretty much do because I want to earn. I need some money. So you can do any job to earn. But a career is something where you're working, you're building your experience, then money now starts chasing you.